5 reasons she left you, and how to fix them. No fluff, just truth. You felt it in your gut the moment she pulled away. She's laughing in a soft launch with another guy on Instagram. You're blocked on iMessage. Your name vanished from her stories. Your buddies in Austin stop asking about her. Your roommate in Brooklyn changes the subject. Even your mom hears the crack in your voice. You begged. You chased texts. You apologized for things you didn't do. And every time you reached, she lost a little more respect. That sting? That's the price of giving up your frame. This video is the reset. I'm giving you the 5 real reasons she walked, and the precise fixes, the respect you surrendered and how to reclaim it, the neediness you broadcast and how to shut it off, the purpose you drifted from and how to lock back in. Not theory. A step-by-step strategy to restore your dignity, rebuild your momentum, and make peace with whatever she does next, whether she circles back or keeps moving. You'll leave with a playbook. No contact done right, silent upgrades, boundaries that don't bark, they bite, and a daily system that gets you back on mission. If you want this level of straight talk every week, hit subscribe now. And check the first pinned comment. I left a free breakup comeback checklist to go deeper and keep you accountable. Understand, you weren't not enough. You were out of alignment. You stopped leading yourself, so she stopped trusting you. The 5 reasons are brutal but clean. You'll see exactly where it broke and how to fix it fast, without games, without begging, without turning bitter. This is not a pep talk. This is the plan. Here's the question you're not asking but must. What's the first invisible habit that made her emotionally check out months before the breakup? Stay with me. The answer is the doorway to getting your respect and your life back. That first invisible habit? You outsourced your calm. You let her mood set your temperature, her replies decide your worth, her silence become your script. The second you needed her to feel okay, you stopped being a man she could relax into. And when the breakup hit, you doubled down on the very behavior that pushed her away. You opened Instagram at red lights, scanning her stories like a security guard. You watched the soft launch from a rooftop in Miami and convinced yourself it was nothing. You called twice, 3 times, voicemail, voicemail, voicemail. You typed apologies for crimes you didn't commit. You begged for a meeting just to talk. That's not love. That's abdication. You offered your dignity on clearance and hoped she'd pay retail. Night falls, the city hums, and the bottle opens. 2 fingers of bourbon become 4, and at 1:13 a.m. you send the long paragraph you'll regret at 7. You press send because the buzz tells you it's noble. It's not noble, it's noise. And the next morning when shame crawls in, you try to recover with the weakest mask of all. Let's just be friends. You pitch friendship as a life raft, but she hears it as a doormat. You are not her emotional Uber. You are not her rebound therapist. You are not auditioning for the supporting role in her new life. Pause. Breathe. Picture a different path. Chris from Tampa is not a model, not rich, not an influencer. He's 29, works HVAC, drives a used Tacoma, and orders Wawa coffee on the way to job sites. His girl left the week before 4th of July. He did all the wrong things in 72 hours, stalked her likes, DM'd her cousin, scrolled their old photos like a rosary. At 2:17 a.m., he sent the classic, "I miss you. Please talk to me." No reply. Sunlight hit his blinds, and he looked in the mirror for a full minute. That was the last minute he spent chasing her. He executed no contact like a professional. Not a kind of, unless she posts something cryptic version. Dead silence. He removed her from his favorites, muted mutuals, unfollowed politely without announcement. Every urge became a rep in the gym of restraint. He moved his phone charger to the kitchen. He put a sticky note on the bedroom door. Control is earned. He joined a boxing class at a strip mall near Raymond James Stadium, got punched in the nose once, bled, smiled. He fixed his sleep like it was a broken AC. He took the overtime shifts nobody wanted and paid off the last of his credit card. He bought 3 black tees, 1 pair of jeans that actually fit, and boots that looked like a decision. He upgraded in silence. He let results talk. Week 3, she texted. "Hope you're well." He didn't sprint to his phone. He saw it and went back to installing a compressor. He responded that evening, 9 words, measured and calm. He didn't offer coffee. He didn't offer closure. He offered his reality, moving forward, busy, on mission. Something flipped. Not her. Him. She could feel it through the screen, the absence of need, the presence of gravity. By Labor Day, she asked if they could meet. He didn't celebrate. He evaluated. He didn't try to be reachable. He became unreachable because he was finally going somewhere. What changed? Not a magic text, not a jealousy trap, not a rebound fling, structure, standards. Self-respect enforced like a policy that doesn't bend. That's the fix the algorithm won't spoon-feed you. Guard your frame like it's your last name. If it bends for attention, it breaks. No contact means zero contact. No viewing stories, no checking her Spotify. No accidental likes at 1 a.m. Purpose before pleasure. Mission pays, dopamine costs, upgrade in silence. Let your life make the announcement. Never negotiate attraction. Lead yourself or get led by your fears. Now, hear the quieter truth under those laws. You don't win her back by orbiting her day. You win your life back by becoming the man who can afford to lose anyone. And that starts with ending the self-sabotage rituals you've been dressing up as romance. Stop surveilling. Stop apologizing for existing. Stop bargaining for a seat at a table you built. Stop drinking and dialing. Stop offering friendship like a consolation prize to ease your own anxiety. You want a practical lever? Here it is. 72 hours of lockdown, phone out of the bedroom. Training at the same time daily. Weights, road work, or a fight gym that scares you a little. Meals prepped, not ordered. Work stacked. A list of 3 non-negotiables on paper by 9 p.m. And every time your thumb twitches toward her profile, you go for a 5-minute walk. You're not running from her. You're running toward yourself. Discipline is how you tell your nervous system, I'm in charge now. But what about closure? The word men use when they want permission to chase again. Closure is not a conversation. It's a decision. You close the door by locking it from your side. And when she floats back with memes, breadcrumbs, this song reminds me of you. You don't punish. You don't perform. You don't play therapist. You respond like a man with gravity. Concise, kind, boundaries that don't bark, they bite. Good to hear from you, busy week, take care. No anger, no essay, no espresso date to catch up. You are not auditioning. Does that make you cold? No, it makes you credible. Warmth without spine is need. Warmth with standards is leadership. She didn't leave because you lacked love. She left because you lost authority over yourself. Earn it back in the places no one claps. The garage at 6 a.m., the ledger on payday, the decision to walk past your vices at midnight. And if she's out there posting sunsets with someone new, let the sunset set. He's not your opponent. Distraction is. Your job is not to compete for a spotlight. Your job is to build a stage. The man who owns his time owns the room. And when you own the room, you don't ask for a chair, you bring one, or you stand. Quick reset. What would happen if for the next 30 days you treated your attention like money and her updates like debt? What would your life look like if you invested every scroll impulse into a set, a sales call, a skill? The answer is not theoretical, it's visible, in your shoulders, in your bank app, in how you walk into the deli and order without looking at your shoes. You want the switch that flips respect back on. Stop narrating your value. Start living it. When your calendar is full of things that harden you, her curiosity returns. Maybe she circles back. Maybe she doesn't. Either way, you're no longer standing outside your own life asking to be let in. Men will tell you it's complicated. It's not. It's costly. You pay with habits you've been unwilling to surrender. The price is your comfort. The return is your self-respect. You don't need more words. You need posture. Not the peacock kind. The quiet kind that makes a room adjust when you enter. You're not changing for her. You're changing so that you never again need any one person to feel solid. That is the fix that endures. That is the energy that rewrites every dynamic you touch. Hold that thought, Because in the conclusion, I'm going to hand you the 72-hour protocol with teeth, the exact communication template that closes loops without reopening wounds, and the final judgment on whether you grant a second chance or walk clean. Stay sharp. The sentence is coming. Here's the sentence you asked for. The 72-hour protocol with teeth, the words that close loops without reopening wounds, and the judgment that decides if you grant a second chance or walk clean. The 72-hour protocol. Hour 0 to 1, hard reset. Phone out of the bedroom, do not disturb on, remove her from favorites, mute mutuals. Unfollow without announcement. Screen time lock on Instagram and messages for 72 hours. Charger in the kitchen, no alcohol, water and protein. Hour 1 to 2, order. Clean your room, your car, your bank app. Cancel dead subscriptions. Set autopay. Stack cash, not tabs. Hour 2 to 3, plan. 3 non-negotiables on paper. Training time, work block, sleep window. Commit to them like a court order. Day 1, morning. Train heavy or run hard. Sweat until your head goes quiet. Meals prepped, not ordered. Coffee, not whiskey. Day 1, night, no scrolling. Book on the nightstand. Lights out on time. Day 2, production. Deep work early. Overtime if you can. Call a mentor, not your ex. Buy function, not flash. Boots, black tees, a belt that holds. 1 upgrade to your environment. New sheets or a solid desk. Day 2, night, skill. 1 hour on a certification, sales reps, or a course that increases your ticket. Day 3, pressure test. Boxing, BJJ, or road work until your lungs argue. 5-minute walk every time your thumb twitches toward her profile. Repeat the mantra on the sticky note. Control is earned. At the end of 72 hours, review your wins in a notebook. Wins only, no essays, no nostalgia. You built momentum. Keep it. The communication template that closes loops. If she drops a "hope you're well, good to hear from you. Busy week. Take care." If she offers "let's be friends, I'm not available for friendship. Wishing you the best." If she asks to meet, to talk, I don't do limbo. If you want to discuss rebuilding with clear commitment and clean slate, we can set a time next week. If not, no hard feelings, keep going. If she sends breadcrumbs, memes, songs, 1 a.m. nostalgia, no response for 24 hours, then appreciate it. I'm focused right now. Be well. No anger, no essays, no espresso date. You're not auditioning. You're administering policy, the verdict on a second chance. You don't chase maybe. You evaluate proof. She earns a meeting only if 4 boxes are checked without prompting. Honest ownership of her part, 0 overlap with other guys, a clear ask for exclusivity, and consistent effort over time, not a weekend. You bring your standards to the table, non-negotiables, boundaries enforced in action, pace set by you, therapy or tools if trust was broken, and a clean exit plan if any line is crossed. If any box is unchecked, you walk clean with quiet dignity. Closure is not a conversation, it's a decision. You lock the door from your side, now the laws carved in short lines. Guard your frame like it's your last name. No contact means 0 contact. Purpose before pleasure. Mission pays. Dopamine costs. Upgrade in silence. Let results talk. Never negotiate attraction. Lead yourself or your fears will. Warmth with standards is leadership. Discipline over impulse. Structure beats romance. Respect is earned in private, not performed in public. 1 word to carry out of this room: sovereignty. Look in the mirror tonight, bathroom light, no filters, and ask 1 question. Would you follow this man into a hard week? If the answer wavers, you have work tonight, not tomorrow. If this hit, subscribe for straight talk every week. Like the video to keep this message in your feed, and drop a comment with your 3 non-negotiables for the next 30 days. If you're serious, pin the word sovereignty and own it. The breakup comeback checklist is in the top comment. Use it, don't just save it. You wanted a final word. Here it is: own yourself or be owned. Final.